I, Bai Ling, am a female college student with clear, bright eyes. But as a medical student who believes in science and truth, I have a special skill: daydreaming. Medical lectures are so boring. Hey, daydream, let me try something exciting.
Daydream received. Daydream initiating.
Thanks to years of napping in class, I've already turned daydreaming
Into a highly immersive dream game.
Bai Ling, student, daydream settings. This is a world with evil spirits, supernatural creatures, and those with special powers, and you are a spirit master with superpowers. Now please enjoy the thrilling college life. Class, today we're starting the basics of makeup. This is our most advanced simulation model. The texture of the muscles and skin is just like a real person. So who wants to come up first and restore teacher daddy's peaceful appearance? Seriously, we start learning this on the first day. Ooh, every year I have to watch these newbies struggle. It's so annoying. Never thought there'd be snacks in the classroom. Hey, you can see me? You really can see me. Never mind. Just pretend you can't see me. Stop pretending. Your pupils just shifted focus. You definitely see me. It's been 10 years and finally someone can see me. I'm out. I can't take it anymore. Ah, why is there fire?
It's black fire.
What's going on? This fire.
It's unnatural.
I'll teach you a little lesson here. Maybe the model's internal storage materials leaked, causing a special chemical combustion. Spirit Master, gorgeous Spirit Master. Help me, please. I can't remember who I am. How did I die? If I don't figure that out, I can't pass on. If you don't help, no money, no time. If you won't help me, I'll haunt you every day. I'll appear when you eat, hover beside your bed while you sleep, and even in the bathroom. An evil spirit daring to threaten me like this loses even their chance to reincarnate. You wanna try? I don't dare. 500 yuan, payment first, job second. No price negotiations. No installments allowed. I'm a spirit body. Where would I get money? I'll send a dream to your family and have them send me the money. That's my rule. All right. Linshi, I did it. My mom got the dream. She was crying her eyes out and said she'd transfer the money to you immediately. You can start investigating now. Start work when the money's in. That's the industry standard. Bye-bye, Ling Yu. Why are you talking to thin air? Are you stressed out from studying too much? Having hallucinations? According to basics of clinical psychology and pathology, persistent visions and auditory hallucinations are early signs of many mental illnesses. Bai Ling, I suggest you get a full checkup at the campus hospital tomorrow. Well, since we're going to share a dorm, it's best you all know this. Show yourself for 3 seconds. Ghost. Ghost. No way! An energy entity can't become visible without relying on special magnetic field equipment, which breaks the laws of physics. That violates physical laws. Don't be scared, everyone. He's not a ghost, nor an energy entity. He's a person's spiritual consciousness. Spirit bodies are also part of science. You just haven't learned it yet. Old university top student. What? Hey, girl. First day of school didn't embarrass Grandpa, right? Do you have enough money? If not, go pick up a few more bottles at the playground. Grandpa, can you stop acting? I took a job today. What job? You used your powers again. How many times have I told you? Our family's gift tends to attract trouble. If you can avoid it, avoid it. It's just a lost little spirit body. 500 yuan for a temp job. Kun City is a complicated place. Even your grandpa hasn't figured out everything there. Be extra cautious. Always run first if there's trouble. Money doesn't matter. Got it, nagging. Hanging up. Transfer done. 500 yuan okay. Starting work. Time to see. What secret you, the little evil spirit hiding in Anxi University, are really keeping? 10 yuan bounty details about the female student murder case from 10 years ago. The comments are all saying I'm broke and crazy. My dad donated a building to the school last year, so finding info is pretty easy for a rich girl. If you'd said so earlier, I wouldn't have been humiliated online. Boohoo, I really didn't expect there'd be amounts as tiny as 10 yuan these days. Add 200 yuan for on-campus info. Bai Ling. Are you trying to clear that spirit's unjust case? Take me with you. Fuzu. How come I never noticed you had such a sense of justice before? My dad promised if I solve a case, he'd buy me 8 million yuan of anatomy equipment. The victim's name is Li Zwekin. Teacher Dadi has strangulation marks on her neck. But the report says it was suicide by jumping. That obviously makes no sense. Li Zwekin, such a familiar name. I remember now. Someone said to me, go die. Hello, auntie. We're here to visit our senior. Hello, masters. Zuking is still at work. She should be back soon. Li Zuking hasn't been here for 10 years, right? How could she still be working? Where did this Li Zuking come from? Respected God, we've presented the bloodstone. Mom, go check the soup in the kitchen. I'll take care of entertaining them. For all 10 years my sister's been gone. My mom has already lost her mind. I'm Li Zuting, Li Zuking's twin sister. Masters, eat with Zuking. Are you really going to keep faking madness? We can't afford this meat soup. You're not Li Zuting at all. Li Zuting was framed by you all 10 years ago. You have at least 8 vengeful spirit auras on you. If I'm right, that strand of hair on the floor belongs to Li Zuting. You sacrificed her as a twin flower, condemning her to never reincarnate, just so your family could have strong male offspring and give birth to a boy, right? Blood and flesh drenched. Great nourishment. I remember everything now. It was my sister who strangled me, and my mom who pushed me off the balcony. You people are so cruel. A level 3 evil spirit can only frighten people this way. Twin flowers, one goes, one stays. Where did you learn that writing style? Back then, Dad had an illegitimate child. Mom, under someone else's influence, wanted to kill my sister. Sis thought that way Dad would come back. I was helpless. I wanted to survive. I swapped clothes with my sister and changed the way I spoke. Even Mom couldn't tell us apart until Mom drugged him. He started hallucinating and jumped off the building. That's not all, right? Look, he's still breathing. It was right to use a rope to help him. I remember now. They said my sister has to be beautiful. Only then will Dad come back. You know everything. Then why did you swap identities with me? Because you're my sister. I didn't want you to die. Soaking wet, go ahead and kill me. I guess it's what I deserve. I'm a spiritualist, not a judge. Save your stories for the police. You'll regret it for the rest of your life in jail. Just like your mother, slowly turning into a madwoman. Good luck. How could you all leave me out of such a thrilling thing? You're the one who faints during anatomy class, and you still want to help with investigations? But I have to promote veterinary medicine. Our vet can swap souls and send them to paradise. Really? Instead of soul swapping, you come here to scare my roommate? Why are you here scaring my roommate instead of doing a soul swap? I told the underworld twins you sent me down. They said the gold ingot you gave them before was fake, so they couldn't pay for their drinks. They got chased down several blocks. Now I'm number 54,323 in line for a soul swap. You're really burning newspaper at a grave, trying to fool ghosts. Isn't it really expensive though? All right. I'll burn some proper money and get you swapped earlier. The extra money I promised you before. I'll give it to you in your next life. Class, spirit bodies, or mental entities. Their existence doesn't completely defy science. You can think of them as a special kind of energy information, aggregating, interacting subtly with our world through certain fields. Bai Ling, please stay. There's something I need your help with. Yes, Professor, please say it. This is a letter my granddaughter Xiaoya wrote to you. She said only you can help her. This child lately. Her condition isn't good. She keeps saying nonsense. She's seen lots of doctors but hasn't improved. I didn't believe any of this before, but she insisted on finding you. Okay, Professor. I will look into it. Senior Bai Ling. Please save me. I'm Zhang Shayaya from the History Department. Since a week ago, while I was in the ancient books section of the library, I accidentally knocked over a bronze box. And ever since, I've felt like eyes are watching me from the darkness. Every night I hear someone crying by my ear as I sleep. My neck feels chilly, like strands of hair brushing across. I told my grandpa, and he thinks I'm just stressed out from studying, experiencing hallucinations. But I know that's not it. Senior, I know you can see them. Please help me. Oh my God. The ancient books section of the library. Just the thought feels so creepy. Maybe she messed with something supernatural? The paper and ink tested negative for hallucinogenic substances. But judging by the shakiness of the writing and the variations in ink color, the writer was in an extremely fearful and anxious state at the time. There may be psychological suggestion involved, but external energy interference can't be ruled out. It's not a hallucination. There's a faint trace of resentment on the letter paper. It smells earthy and ancient and rotten. Something definitely latched onto her. Well, what do you think, Gyudaxu? Miss Overlord, want to come check it out together this time? Of course I'm going. I've brought our family's calming incense this time. Maybe it'll come in handy. It's a rare opportunity to observe a special energy entity on site and how it interacts with humans. I need to collect data. This is the place? The box was right here on this shelf. I accidentally knocked over the point where yin energy gathers. Looks like the box was just a container. The real thing was already released. Temperature dropped by 5 degrees Celsius. Electromagnetic field fluctuations are abnormal. Something's up, Senior. Watch out for it. It's right behind you. Turns out it's just a spirit trapped inside an old book. For 100 years, heaven and earth unbound. Borrow power from the universe. This is what's been haunting you. Its core is weak. It mainly exists by feeding off your fear. The more scared you are, the stronger it gets. It's been dispelled now. Carry this with you. It'll help comfort your mind. And exercise more usually. Build up your strength. Thank you, Senior Bai Ling. I feel so much better now. I finally got a good night's sleep last night. How much are you charging this time, Bai Ling? Is it still 500? Professor Zhang gave me a valuable family heirloom. Wow. Mu the straightest student. Got any materials for your research report yet? The preliminary data is fascinating, even though it can't fully explain everything. At least it proves that in certain environments, there are information energy disturbance phenomena that current physical models can't fully explain. This gives me a whole new direction for future research. So, if something like this happens again, can Jiuzu get listed as the second author on your paper? Looks like the daily life in IC management department will never be boring. Hey, look. What happened? There's a super popular post on our school forum. if it's about the campus top 10 mysteries, or midnight staircase legends or whatever. Credibility is less than 0.3%. No, it's a live stream. A streamer called Night Explorer says he'll stream exploring the school's forbidden area tonight. The abandoned old library. The old library never gets any sunlight. It really is scary. From an architectural and environmental psychology perspective, it's old and run down, poorly ventilated, and full of bad rumors. It's easy to start hallucinating there, but livestream adventures are pretty much just hype. No, they're not. Look at the comments section. Lots of people say after watching his stream, they started having nightmares at night. Some even claim they saw shadows. It's super popular. Should we check it out too? Maybe there's really something going on. Jiu, the straightest student, interested in collecting real-time data on mass suggestion and potential links to energy fields. There's even a control group for observation. Makes the experiment scientifically valuable. I can monitor network signal fluctuations in real time. And comment section sentiment. Keyword frequency. Guys, can you see the building behind me? The old library of Kuncheng University has been closed for over 15 years. It's said a janitor died here back then. So tonight I'll reveal its secrets for you all. Feels like the temperature just dropped. Send me some supportive comments, everyone. Ambient noise is normal. No signs of video editing detected yet. Keywords popping up in the comments. Fear, shadow, something might appear. The frequency is going up. Dude, what's that sound? Don't be scared. Maybe it's just a mouse. Or maybe it's just old and falling apart. It's not a mouse? There's actually something here. Half a second before the signal cut out, a brief abnormal electromagnetic pulse was detected. Equipment failure can't be ruled out, but the odds are low. They've disturbed something. And whatever it is, it's been startled. We'd better go check it out. Environmental parameter confirmation anomaly. Initial assessment of energy disturbance level. Level 2. Bei Bai Ling, we're counting on you. Help, there's a shadow. Tell me, what's going on? Shadow, white shadow. The one hanging is chasing. We were just up there. It's not a shadow. He's a different spirit. He trapped himself in this tiny space. You barged in and disturbed him. Why did you disturb me? Spirit form stable. Energy radiation pattern unprecedented. Recording now. How dare you? Locking yourself in here will only bring endless pain. Why not speak out your grievance? It'll be a relief. You really want to hear me out? Yes. As long as you don't hurt us. Go on, I'm wronged. I understand your grievance. But you need to reconcile with yourself now. I wish you let go of your obsessions. Be free from now on. It's finally over. I was so scared. But that streamer and his assistant, they got taken by the campus security for a lesson. They probably won't mess around again, right? This incident provided valuable close-range spirit observation records. Pre- and post-energy dissipation parameter changes are very clear. Maybe we can build a preliminary spirit energy decay model. These sunglasses feel especially smooth with spiritual power flowing when using them. These patterns look familiar. Isn't it similar to what Professor Zhang had on the blackboard? Professor Zhang, just how many secrets are you hiding? This peace management department is much more complicated than I expected. Have you heard about the math department next door's Jun Mo? The one who used to have average grades. He got first place in the midterms again. It's like he's hacking the system. more than just hacking. I heard he's like a totally different person lately. He even walks with a breeze now. He never dared to look up at people before. Now there's a kind of indescribable pride in his eyes. His aura is restless. Red glow is faintly leaking from his forehead. Doesn't look like his own fortune. Seems like something forced him to change. Are you talking about Chunmo? Has he had any special changes lately? Like wearing strange accessories or unusual behavior? Didn't notice on video, but he almost never puts his phone down now. Even stares at his phone while eating. His fingers often draw in the air, like operating something invisible. Frequent operation of mobile devices. Maybe he's addicted to a new type of app. But judging from the sudden behavior change, can't rule out external influence. Could it be some high-tech ghost possession? System redeemed perfect memory. 1 hour's points deducted from my just completed task. Redemption successful, points deducted. High value target detected. New mission for white collar. Obtain a strand of white collar's hair. Reward, Premium Enlightenment Experience Card. Professor Zhang, this inkstone contains spiritual power. Makes drawing talismans much more efficient. But these symbols on the bottom, I've cross-referenced them with multiple ancient energy field symbol databases, compared them, and the closest match is a lost giant spirit seal, a variant compound rune, but the core structure is subtly different. Function unknown. Could Spirit Chunmo be in trouble? Should we intervene? Balin, my classmate. Sorry for bothering you so late. There are a few angsty energy science questions I don't understand. I heard you're really good at this. Can I ask for your help? They're obviously here for me. What's on this meditation mat? Is greedy and impatient. You can go to the study area at the end of the corridor. Turns out it's a type of extraterritorial inner demon. It takes the form of code, feeds on greed, tempts people to fall, and finally drains all potential and luck from its host. No wonder his progress is so fast, but his aura is unstable. High-quality spiritual energy source detected. Capturing and devouring it gives a huge amount of energy. Those system mission rewards aren't easy to get, right? Trading your own future and fortune for fake fame. Is it worth it? How do you know it's not? Traditional haunted house is an even bigger problem. It's called the luck trial system. Uses the host's wishes as bait, but actually devours their essence. High-dimensional consciousness energy bodies can exist in program form and interact with lower-dimensional beings. This challenges current understanding, needs documentation and analysis. So what should we do? Can it be removed? Will Chunmo be in danger? The system has briefly bound to his soul. Forced removal would damage his core essence. He needs to realize the problem himself and voluntarily let go. I need to draw a fresh clarity talisman with the stabilizing power of this inkstone. Maybe it can temporarily block the system's influence on him and help him clear up for a moment. Balin, my classmate. Sorry. I remembered everything, all about that thing. It said it could make me stand above others. But now I feel drained. Haven't learned anything. It feeds on your potential and future luck. It's not too late to turn back now. How do I get rid of it? It still seems to be in my mind. Wear something close. Stick to your true self. Don't rely on it for tasks anymore. When you really work hard and rely on yourself, it'll weaken from lack of value. Afterwards, I'll help you fully remove it. Wow, people on the forum said. Chunmo from the math department. Actively sought out teachers to admit his poor recent state. Applied for a postponed exam and started over from basics. The comments all say he's very brave. The abnormal energy field poison technique on Chunmo decreased significantly after he received the talisman, due to changes in belief and choices, affecting the strength of the energy attachment entity. This case supports my hypothesis. That system probably isn't simple. Feels like it was mass-produced. Professor Zhang, this inkstone and the secrets hidden in this school seem much deeper than I thought. Please sit. Thank you, Professor Zhang, for the inkstone you gave last time. It helped a lot. Spiritual power flows smoothly while drawing talismans. Glad it was useful. It's an heirloom from my family. Supposed to have a calming effect. You young people can make good use of it. Professor, my roommate is very interested in this symbol. Been searching a long time but couldn't find any completely matching records. Do you know what this symbol means? It feels special. According to my grandfather, this was left by an ancestor skilled in seals. As a mark, it stands for protection and contract. As for the specific meaning, it's from long ago, so I'm not totally sure. Why, is there a problem? Nothing, just curious. Feels like the structure of this symbol is a lot like some ancient energy field symbols you taught in class. Very similar indeed. Semiotics is profound and vast. Bai Ling, you have great talent. But remember that the path to power is about clear mind and true nature, not just blindly pursuing strength. Some ancient contracts. The price might be beyond imagination. Professor Zhang is clearly hiding something. What exactly does this contract refer to? Guardianship and contract. Sounds pretty mysterious. Professor Zhang is such a good person. There shouldn't be any issue, right? Based on the microexpression analysis database, when answering questions about the meaning of the symbols, Professor Zhang showed slight eye aversion and a vague tone. There's a high probability of concealment or withholding the truth. Given the word contract, I suspect these sunglasses are not just a tool, but also a token or a key to some ancient agreement. That's exactly what I think too. Plus, I always feel that the system inside Chanamo has some kind of connection to the secrets behind these sunglasses. There may be some correlation. They both involve a contract and energy exchange. Bai Ling, this is bad. He seems to have gone crazy. Calm down, explain clearly. I followed your advice to not rely on him and worked really hard. At first, he really did get weaker. But just now when I was studying in the library, he suddenly started screaming in my head, saying he detected a high priority threat and the mission has been updated. He wants, at all costs, to obtain the core energy source from your body. Otherwise, he said, he would completely devour my consciousness. He's been pushed into a corner and started to push back. Also, he seems to have sensed Mei Ding's existence. Or my spiritual energy field resonating with Mei Ding. The intensity is skyrocketing. Unstable. Exceeding the safety threshold. This is no longer just an inner demon. It's more like a program equipped with defenses and attack mechanisms. What do we do now?
He's about to control Chunmo.
An attack by Ling. Target locked on high-value energy source. Must take it, must have it. Do you think forcefully controlling the host will work? Leave his body? The host is just a vessel. Priority mission eliminate threat. No, a forced attack will severely harm Chunmo's soul. We have to find a way to force him out or seal him temporarily. Chunmo, listen up. Do you want to be a puppet forever? Are you going to let your life be ruined like this? Remember your original goal. Was it to rely on this evil shortcut, or to achieve through your own effort? Warning to host. Consciousness resistance detected. Executing forced suppression. Jiu Zhu, play back what I asked you to record earlier. When Professor Zhang was explaining spirit energy conservation, zoom in on that symbol on the blackboard. Play it at maximum volume. Detected ancient protocol firewall conflict error. That scared me to death. What happened at the end? Professor Zhang's lecture recording and the symbol can actually restrain that system? Unbelievable. When the symbol and recording were played, the abnormal energy field detected started collapsing structurally. It's like using a piece of correct core code to overwrite or disrupt the system's faulty commands. The symbol on Professor Zhang's blackboard and the symbol at the bottom of Moding are likely from the same origin, a manifestation of some higher level rule. Looks like the secret Professor Zhang is guarding is far more shocking than we imagined. This Moding and the related knowledge might be specifically designed to handle systems like this. Those extraterritorial inner demons and rule breakers. That contract might be the Pact of Balance. So Professor Zhang isn't an ordinary person.
He's a guardian.
Most likely.
And
Before the system collapsed, it mentioned mass production. I'm worried that Chen Mo's experience is not an isolated case. There might already be more similar systems sneaking into the campus in various forms, maybe even into the bigger world. Professor Zhang, what exactly are you guarding? Behind these mass-produced systems, what kind of power is lurking? Kun City University. This seemingly ordinary university has already become the center of a huge vortex. Wow, Ji Zhu. I knew your family was rich, but not this rich. This manner, The feng shui is absolutely perfect. Hidden energy converges here. You had a master check it, right? But what's with that bad energy in the southwest corner? My grandfather has studied traditional geomancy a bit. The southwest corner used to be the old weapons storage, so some negative energy is normal. This family banquet is mainly to celebrate my great-grandfather's birthday. And the elders heard about things happening on campus, so they want to meet you all. It's not just for the birthday. The formations set around this manor are definitely not just ordinary feng shui setups. They're high-level defensive and warning spirit arrays of a very high grade. Looks like what your Jiu family is protecting is extraordinary. Girl, why are you here? Moo, didn't you say you had a club event tonight? Grandpa, what are you doing here? Oh bye, oh Wong. Looks like our three families' kids are really faded. Turns out you're all roommates. Don't just stand there, come sit down. What's going on? I don't know either. Xiaozu has already told me everything. Extraordinary phenomena have been happening a lot at Kunda lately. You're handling things well. Especially Bai Ling, such a brave and careful girl. You really take after your grandpa back in the day. Only because grandpa taught me well. Old Jiu flatter me. She just got lucky, that's all. My dear granddaughter. You didn't wear our family's treasured Bailing Cheofeng Hanfu here, did you? Did you? Grandpa, that's for someone special. There's no way I'd wear that to a dinner party. Alright, enough chit-chat. I used my birthday today as an excuse to bring you all together. It's because things are getting weirder in Kun City. Spiritual veins are becoming unstable. Vengeful spirits are appearing. Someone must be stirring up trouble behind the scenes. We old folks can't just sit by and watch anymore. The soul-severing blade is an heirloom our Jiu family has protected for generations. It can cut through all illusions and obsessions, even sever contracts with evil spirits. Zhu, you are rational and resilient. Your willpower is well recognized. You are the most suitable to inherit this blade, to uphold order. Are you willing to accept it? I am willing to inherit it. The soul-severing blade uses reason as its edge. It pierces through all deception and confusion. Yingshu is a Wang family secret technique. using the spirit as a thread and the soul as a guide. It can communicate between the living and the dead, heal the soul and mend the spirit. It can also detect spiritual nets and trap wandering souls. Mumu, you are pure-hearted. Your empathy is strong. Only in your hands can the power of Yingshu truly reveal its meaning of protection. Only then can it fulfill its purpose of guardianship. Are you willing to inherit it? I am willing. Even though I'm afraid of ghosts, I don't want to just be protected. I want to use this power to help those lost spirits like Xiao Yu. Girl, did you see that? Our Jiu family excels in exorcising demons and spirits. The Wang family excels in communicating with the spirit world. Our Bai family specializes in soothing the soul, to console spirits, to resolve grievances and help spirits move on. You were born with strong spiritual perception. You are a hope. So the sunglasses Professor Zhang gave me. Professor Zhang is another guardian. He's in charge of passing down knowledge and giving warnings. These sunglasses are a token, and also a key. They can help you better utilize your powers of transition. There are turbulent undercurrents in Kun City now. The younger generation must grow up quickly. I feel like I can hear many subtle sounds, from the flowers, the trees, and even the breath of the mountain itself. The soul-severing blade didn't just make me stronger. It also made my sense for abnormalities and evil thoughts extremely sharp. I can feel the spiritual veins under Kun City. Some of the nodes are very unstable, like they've been polluted or blocked by something. That's right. Our elders brought us together, not just to pass down power. The family banquet was just a cover. The real purpose is for us, the new generation, to investigate and resolve the source of the spiritual vein disturbance. This might be our true field test. The source of the spiritual fluctuation is near our school. The intensity is increasing. I sense a wave of sadness, a chaotic emotion coming from that direction. There are many spirits growing restless. Looks like the class rep can't wait any longer. Let's put our newfound powers to the test with the trouble that's keeping Kompang from resting in peace. The polluted energy at the spirit node has attracted a huge number of wandering spirits. They are being forcibly merged. The core of this conglomerate is the source of the pollution. I can feel their pain and confusion. It's like countless needles are stabbing my head. Mumu, use your Yingshu power to try to comfort and separate the weaker outer spirits. Jijuan, find the core and use your soul-severing blade to cut the links of resentment between them. I'll draw its attention directly. Don't be scared anymore. It's over now. Go where you belong. Found it 15 degrees southeast. That flickering dark red spot. It's trying to forcibly fuse all the spirits. You three students. We are special agents from the National Bureau of Extraordinary Phenomena Investigation and Management. I'm the supervisor, Zhang Chuanye. We detected an abnormal energy surge here and witnessed a truly impressive battle as soon as we arrived. Never heard of the Extraordinary Bureau. We acted in self-defense. Whatever's here, it wasn't our doing. Don't be nervous. We're not here to assign blame. On the contrary, we came to thank you. If this conglomerate of wrathful spirits fully formed, it would be a major problem. You stopped a crisis that could have spread across the campus. So you already knew something was wrong here? Yes, but we simply don't have enough personnel. Dealing with supernatural events of this scale usually comes at a huge cost. It's extremely rare to have civilians like you three who can resolve problems with such accuracy and efficiency. Given the current situation in Kun City and the frequent occurrence of extraordinary events nationwide, our bureau is actively seeking to establish cooperation with capable individuals. We formally invite the three of you to become special consultants to the bureau. You won't have to report regularly, and it won't affect your studies. We just hope you'll lend a hand. If another extraordinary incident arises that regular forces can't handle, being a consultant sounds like a hassle. And this kind of life-risking work shouldn't be volunteer labor, right? Of course, according to the degree of danger and the result, we'll pay the appropriate consulting fee. For example, tonight's Category C event. The base consultant fee is this amount. If it's ranked higher, or you make extra contributions, you'll get more. Maintaining peace in the city and protecting the lives and property of the people is our Taoist duty, since the country needs us, and we just happen to have these abilities. We'll take the consultant role. We're willing to cooperate, but need to have the right to know and act independently. If we can help people and get paid, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Looking forward to working together. The details in your first assignment's advance payment will be delivered to you all tomorrow. Here is my contact information. If you need anything or discover something, contact me anytime. We're loaded. We're rich. We've struck it rich. No more living on instant noodles and sausages. Mumu, the set of limited edition embroidery patterns you've always wanted. Jiuzu, that limited edition telescope you liked. Everything can be arranged. Now let's think about how we'll explain this to our grandpas. We're official government agents now. Feels like our lives are about to get much more interesting. The spiritual pollution index at Mount Ming has risen another 15%. 3 abnormal energy vortexes have appeared inside the mountain. The resentment here is so thick it won't dissipate. There's a bloody smell in the air. Looks like we've got a tough one today. Such dense yin energy. It's actually a great breeding ground for GU worms. Unfortunately, the little creatures inside are polluted and have all gone berserk. The mountain is shaped like a broken well. The resentment gathers and never scatters. That's a sign of great misfortune. Today's mission will be especially dangerous. This is Meng Miao Miao, the legitimate heir of Xinjiang GU Arts. She's an expert at handling all kinds of toxins and GU insects. This is Yan Zhaoxian, our folklore specialist, skilled in feng shui. We'll depend on the best of everyone's abilities today. The earth is crying. I hear many voices of pain. This land is enduring immense suffering. We've entered the contaminated area. The yin energy here can disrupt your mind. Everyone, stay focused. Do not be deceived by illusions. Let me handle this. Something is awakening at 3 o'clock. Mumu, use your spiritual threads to disrupt its movements. Don't attack first. Miss Meng, Mr. Yang, please respond from the side. Heaven and Earth, mystical sect, origin of all energies. The source of pollution is inside. The energy readings are off the charts. This rift is constantly expanding. Now that we're here, we can't leave empty-handed. Today, let's see. What exactly is causing all this trouble? This rift is much deeper than I imagined. My spiritual power is being consumed 3 times faster than outside. The spatial rules here are abnormal. Yin and yang are reversed. We might no longer be in our original dimension. Things are closing in from all directions. Their numbers incalculable. They're crying. Thousands of souls are trapped inside these trees. So much pain. Back up. That's a soul-devouring tree demon. Be careful, these roots can drain your spiritual energy. Heaven and earth, limitless. Borrowing the power of both yin and yang. Poison energy art breaking through its limits. We have to find the main body. They say if we join them, the pain will stop. After 300 years, finally another living being. It's the stone drum staff, battle jeep. Mumu, wake up. My spiritual power is almost depleted. The formation is about to collapse. Become my new nourishment. Mumu's sleeve is fighting against the true power of the tree demon. But this state can't last long. I'll draw the main trunk's attention away. You take the chance to break Mumu out. The spiritual power in this molding can temporarily strengthen your blade's energy. You can't face the tree demon's main trunk alone. That's just throwing eggs at a rock. Let me use my life Jiu to help you. Old monster, your opponent is here. He can't last more than 10 breaths like this. We need to come up with a solution fast. The tree demon's energy core is moving toward Bailing. This is our chance. Really walked right into the old monster's trap. Such sweet memories. Let them keep you company forever. Give up resisting. Become a part of me. Is that all the bewitching you can do? This presence is impossible. Why do you possess the origin power of that elder within you? Not good. The tree monster is extracting the spiritual pulse of the whole mountain. Make one last stand. We can't possibly kill all these newly formed vengeful spirits. Captain Zhang, you must evacuate immediately. Grandpa, you knew all along. Number. This is my origin power, stop. His soul is dissipating. We must stabilize the spiritual platform immediately. Quick, use the soul stabilizing array to protect his heart. Mission accomplished. Requesting top-level medical support. Repeating, top-level medical support is needed. What must come has finally come. Initiate top-secret protocol immediately. This could affect the balance of the entire cultivation world. How long was I unconscious? 3 days, Balian. You really scared us. Grandpa, what exactly is living inside my body? Why does it crave devouring so much? 23 years ago, during the total lunar eclipse in Central Plains, the yin-yang inversion well suddenly erupted. I was ordered to suppress it, but by the well, I discovered a baby girl wrapped in a strange patterned swaddle. So I'm not from this world? You really did come from the other side of the well? When you floated out, there was also a half-broken jade slip. It contained the method for sealing the power of Taudi. All these years, I've used these magical tools to suppress your power, including this jade pendant. The power of Taudi is both a curse and a gift. It can devour all things and grow. But if you're not careful, it will consume its master instead. You must learn to control it, not let it control you.
He
wants to come out again. Calm your mind. Recall the sealing technique in the jade pendant. Remember, you are the master of this power. Is the well still accessible? The yin-yang inversion well only appears once every 30 years. The next time will be in 7 years, but... Bailing, how are you feeling? We need to document the data on the power you displayed at Aiming Mountain. I need time to adjust to this power. A visitor from another world? No wonder you've always been different since childhood. The energy fluctuations have stabilized, but the peak values far exceed anything in our database. I've never seen this kind of spiritual power before. The power Bailing showed on Aiming Mountain has already drawn top-level attention. Captain Zhang Bailing. He'll be all right, right? He saved us by doing that. His vital signs are stable. His spiritual power circulation is unique, but the structure is stable. No signs of corrosion or chaos observed. The key is whether he can fully master it. Captain Zhang, what exactly does top-level attention mean in this case? Given Bailing's unique circumstances, the Bureau has decided to classify him as a special observation subject. He needs to cooperate with a series of evaluations to ensure both his own safety and public security. Special observation subject. Sounds like a decent status. Captain Zhang, does that come with room, board, and a stipend? Basic consultant stipend will be issued as usual. Additional observation allowance will depend on evaluation results and further cooperation. Got it, I know the procedures. I'll cooperate with the evaluation first, but I need to go back to the dorm to grab a few things first and let my investors know I'm okay. You're finally back. You scared us half to death. How are you feeling now? Aniwa still uncomfortable. I'm fine, just a bit weak. I need a boost, Dr. G, top student. Any diagnostic conclusions? Medically speaking, your physical functions have returned to normal. Some markers are even better than average. But from an energy perspective, inside your body, there's a massive energy source I can't analyze. Bailing, what exactly happened on Aiming Mountain? The final power you unleashed. My grandpa says it's part of our Bai family heritage. It was just sealed away before. I'm still figuring out the details myself. Oh, I get it. Like my family's ancestral music embroidery, or Jiyuzu's soul-severing blade. So Bailing, you had a hidden family artifact too. Something like that. Oh right, the first consultant fee from the Paranormal Bureau just came in. The amount is pretty substantial. Hot pots on me tonight. How about celebrating our team's first official mission? I guess you could call it a success. The data records and sample analysis are valuable for research. But the authorities won't just let an uncontrollable power run loose. You'll need to be cautious in the upcoming evaluations. I know, we'll take it one step at a time. His spiritual power attribute. It's highly adaptable. It can even simulate some energy types we already know. But we can't determine the core essence. There's no match in the database. His mental barrier is impenetrable. Our detection can't get in at all. This doesn't feel like a naturally awakened power. It's more like some ancient inheritance or contract. The power of Tauti. Its devouring and mimicking nature won't stay hidden. But the core origin must remain secret. We need to give them a reasonable explanation. Grandpa's bi-family inheritance is a good cover, but it needs supporting details. Professor Jiang might know more. The evaluation results are astonishing. Bailing, your power level and potential far exceeded our initial estimates. The Bureau hopes to establish deeper cooperation with you. But first, we need more understanding. Captain Zhang, I'm willing to cooperate, but I have terms of my own. First, my roommates Jiu Zhu and Wang Mumu must participate in all related future missions. We're a team. Second, regarding the source of my power, it's a family secret, and I retain the right to withhold some privacy. All I can tell you is it relates to an ancient contract, meant to maintain balance, not destruction. You may keep your team. As for the origin of your power, we need a basic level of trust. At least we need to be sure it won't go out of control. Out of control? If I were going to lose control, it would have happened when the tree monster dragged me away on Awning Mountain. It would have happened already. Mastering this power is my own required lesson. No need to worry. On the contrary, Captain Jiang, your Paranormal Bureau's database about similar systems, extraterrestrial heart demons, as well as ancient contracts and sigils. Shouldn't you open up part of it to me? After all, we're partners now. Which sigil are you referring to? For example, this one, on Professor Jiang's sunglasses, and on Eng Mountain, before the tree monster died. It also seemed to react violently to this sigil. I need to report this to the higher-ups. Bailing, what you're involved in may be much deeper than you think. This sigil is tied to a lot. Professor Jiang, Bailing, you're fully recovered. I heard this mission was really dangerous. Thanks to you, Professor. Good thing for the ink ingot you gave us. It was a huge help at a critical time. Professor, about the symbol on the bottom of the ink ingot. Oh, you found something new about that symbol. On Anning Mountain, when the tree monster witnessed the power of this symbol, it seemed extremely terrified.
He seems to recognize this symbol.
Ancient symbols always attract the attention of ancient beings. For a white-collar worker, knowing certain things too early isn't always a good thing. When you truly need it, the answer will appear on its own. First, build a solid foundation. Walk steadily on the path before you. Remember, no matter what your power is, staying true to yourself is what matters most. Professor Jiang does know something after all. He's warning me, and reminding me as well. The mysterious symbol of the supernatural division. The power of Tauti. The reversed yin-yang well is not over yet. All the clues seem to point to an even bigger mystery. Kun City University truly is the center of the vortex. Is everything really fine over at the Bailing Supernatural Division? And Professor Jiang as well. He always speaks in such a profound and enigmatic way. Jiang Chuanyi's reaction to the symbol shows that the higher-ups in the Supernatural Division know its meaning. And it's something they put a lot of importance on. Professor Jiang's attitude shows he might be guiding things, rather than interfering directly. Bai Ling, you are now the focus of attention from multiple parties. I know your power is awakening, but whether it's a blessing or a curse is still unknown. But trouble is definitely coming one after another. But since it can't be avoided, then let's face it. Anyway, we're now officially certified special consultants. We get allowances and have the clearance to dig up some secrets. Life is probably going to get even more exciting. The scope of data collection and analysis can be expanded. This fits my research needs. Yes, we are a team. Who cares about mysterious symbols? We'll handle them together. Bai Ling, your presence feels even steadier lately. What exactly happened at the medical center that day? Energy readings are stabilizing, but the peak values are even more concealed. In the official database, the record for your unique energy waveform is still 0. Grandpa said, the Bai family's power originates from balance. As for the details, let's wait for the right time. Focus on training for now. Captain Zhang is watching. Training paused. There's something you all need to know. Recently, there have been abnormal energy eruptions detected all over Kun City. An eruption refers to a sudden rush of abnormal energy, similar to what happened at Wailing Mountain. Not exactly. Wailing Mountain's eruption was caused by spiritual veins blocked by pollution. But the recent signs are closer to what's described in some ancient records. Signs of the imminent opening of the reversed yin-yang well. The energy is more primitive and more chaotic. Reversed yin-yang alert, Captain Zhang. Can I look up the related records? That's exactly where we're taking you next. The Night Watcher archive is partially open to you now. Zhao Zhang, these are the 3 girls you have your eye on? Yeah, they all have a solid foundation, especially the girl from the Bai family. She has quite an interesting aura. Oh, Zhou, I'd like to read all records about the reversed yin-yang phenomenon. The reversed phenomenon is not a good place. According to ancient writings, the place it manifests, yin and yang lose balance. Laws get distorted. Usually comes with great opportunities, but also great disasters. It's said to be linked to some extremely ancient beings. Even some ancient powers flowing in bloodlines are connected to it. The symbolism matches up. So Professor Zhang's silent mourning, the reaction of the cedar tree monster, even Bai Ling's power may be linked to this well. It says here when the well opens, the Night Watchers hold medicine and set up formation. What is the medicine? That is the key. We believe the medicine might not be food, but a metaphor for specific people or conditions. Bai Ling, this is also why the headquarters values you so much. Your power's traits might be the key to stabilizing or even closing the well. Grandpa, the reversed yin-yang well Night Watchers need people. You've known all of this for a long time, haven't you? Bai Ling Jiuzhu, Wang Mumu, and the others' recent actions have passed the preliminary test. But to become true Night Watchers, you must be clear in heart and mind. Know why you fight. I fight to seek truth and order in this world. The blade of reason should cut through all illusions and confusion. I fight to protect the little bits of kindness and peace. When yin and yang are in order, that's where the soul should return. I fight for balance. Both devouring and protecting come down to a single thought. I am the master of my power, not its slave. Good, remember today's words. Night Watchers stand guard for vigilance, not for power. When the phenomenon grows more intense, that's when you fulfill your mission. Feels like a dream. We really have become Night Watchers. Higher clearance means access to more core information, but also means greater responsibility. Bai Ling, regarding the well and your power, I know none of this is a coincidence. The reversed yin-yang well may not only decide Kun City's fate, but also the mystery of myself. We need to grow faster and take the initiative to seek the truth. Agreed. Information is the basis for decision-making. Yeah, let's do it together. Such a heavy aura. There's also a sickly, sweet metallic scent mixed in. The energy field is unusually chaotic. A normal business shouldn't be like this. According to the Night Watcher archives, this aura resembles a lost spiritual technique. Child mother wealth gathering scheme. I feel like the sleeves inside are burning. There's definitely something wrong with this shop. Ladies, is there anything you're interested in seeing? We just acquired a nice batch of jade items. Boss, what kind of wealth is your treasure bowl attracting? Young lady, you better be careful with your words. This is taking luck to steal riches. These wooden figures represent those whose fortune has been stolen. Judging by their condition, someone's already gotten hurt. The child bowl siphons off others' luck. Blessings are gathered in the mother bowl. The mother bowl nourishes the practitioner. Such a vicious method. Now that you've discovered it, you won't be leaving. Maksu, break the core of their mother bowl formation. Mumu, use music ornament to protect the deceased's birth dates. Wooden figures? I never expected a few young girls to push me this far. But catching me won't be so easy. Ruining my plans. When I return, you'll pay the price. The residual spatial fluctuations here are unusual. This isn't a normal teleportation technique. According to the database, compared to similar records, some are adept at transformation. These spirits are skilled at exploiting human greed, so Li Ming might just be a puppet. Or he isn't human at all. The child-mother scheme draws in massive amounts of wealth energy, far more than any individual needs. The force behind this has big ambitions. What will happen to those rescued figures? There will be secret treatment arranged. We'll try to restore their fortune. Our top priority is to uncover Li Ming's true identity and whereabouts, and the force supporting him. Li Ming's child-mother scheme was broken by Bureau of the Extraordinary. He managed to escape using a wood puppet substitute. Now he's seriously injured and hiding. Bai Lin, classmate. Your jade pendant is really unique. Senior Zhang. Sorry, what did I just say? We're going to be late. There have been 7 mistaken identity incidents on campus in the past 3 days. Cases of misidentification. Surveillance shows each person had brief abnormal behavior. I feel a strange dissonance around campus. Like someone's walking around in ill-fitting clothing. Every time there's an anomaly, the pendant heats up. This isn't just a prank. I heard you've been under a lot of pressure lately. The teacher came to check in. Miss Zhang, your sprained right foot healed already? Such perfect skin for a night watcher. Especially you. White collar. That odor on you is surprisingly strong. Stairwell at 3 o'clock. You can see through it, but don't act. You all keep showing off. That loser? Jiuzu is afraid of pure energy. Mumu, use your sleeve to lock down her surrounding space. Just an appetizer. The scene is about to open. Soon more locals will come to play with you. Especially you, daughter of Tauti. I told you never to underestimate the night watchers. But this info about Tauti's daughter might help you redeem yourself. Use this against him next time. If one day you can't suppress it, let him bring you home. Grandpa, where exactly is the home you talk about? According to cross-analyzed data, the cycle of yin-yang disrupted well fluctuations is shortening. The force behind Li Minji and the well he mentioned, that adult over there. The target is clearly you. White collar, your background is key to solving everything. Last night, I tried sensing with my sleeve. About the well, I felt really sad. But also a warm aura, it's confusing. I can't just wait for trouble to come. Since I'm the key, maybe the well can give me answers. I need to actively seek it out. It's too dangerous. We don't know enough about the well, so we have to prepare. Tomorrow we'll visit Professor Zhang. He must know something about the info he gave me. The yin-yang disrupted well isn't just a simple passage. It's a boundary. A node consciousness fissure. Ancient texts say its power can distort reality, mirrors the deepest desires and fears in the human heart. Bai Ling, are you sure you want to approach it voluntarily? Professor, do I even have a choice? My power is awakening. Trouble keeps coming. Waiting passively will only involve more people in danger. This is an ancient record about the well. It mentions a guiding shadow may exist within. But the sights in the well are hard to discern real from fake. A single careless moment could mean getting lost and never escaping. Your jade pendant might be a token, but not an amulet. Thank you, Professor. I understand the risks. I can only temporarily construct an unstable contact point. It won't last more than 3 minutes. Bai Lin, be careful. If something feels off, come back immediately. You've arrived, my child. Who are you? There's not much time. The gate will reopen. They're searching for you. The way home is at the far side of stillness. Remember, balance is the key. Hurry, it's not time yet. Protect your pendant. Bai Ling, are you okay? What did you see? You look so pale. I think I saw my mother. The energy spike at the well's mouth just now was incredible and carried intense emotional fluctuations. A brief signal matching your pendant's frequency was recorded. The far side of stillness. Realm Gallery. Realm Gallery.
Info.
We received it right after contacting the mirror yesterday. They're watching us. Or actually watching the mirror. Mirror Realm Gallery registration info seems normal. But the actual controlling party is an offshore company. Multiple layers. Ultimately leads to an unknown entity. Public info shows. They focus on modern art. But all recent exhibitions for the past 3 months feature mirror and illusion themes. This is clearly a trap. The voice in the well just warned us to be careful. The far side of the mirror. Invitation has arrived. Even if it's a trap, I still have to go. This might be my only chance to find out about my past. I need a plan. Need backup. Gallery layout map has been retrieved. I'll set up an observation point in the building across. Real-time communication and energy fluctuation monitoring. Momo, can your music ornament set up an alert and support outside? Yes, Fire Spirit. I've laid out the Linksy formation around the gallery. If there's a major energy conflict inside, or if Bai Ling is in danger, we'll know instantly.
Thanks.
Are you Miss Bailing? Please follow me. The host is waiting in the quiet room for you. Bailing, be careful. The energy field around you is shifting. There's slight spatial distortion. Keep communications open. You've come, child. I've finally been waiting for you. Who are you? Why did you lure me here? Come, take a seat. I am someone you can trust. Or rather, I am someone related to your mother. You can call me Ying. Where is my mother? To guard the gate. She stayed on the other side. This jade pendant is the token of our clan's guardian. It is also a key. Your mother sent you through the gate back then, hoping you could avoid the conflicts over there and grow up safely. The gate, are you talking about the yin-yang chaos well alert?
The gate.
An unstable manifestation. The other side is our homeland. But now it has been eroded by a corrupt power. They long to devour this world. And you are the key, because you are the only one who can fully carry and control the power of Tauti, whether to restore the balance or lead to total destruction. It all depends on you. How can you prove what you're saying is true? This is the mark of the Guardian. It shares the same origin as the rune in the core of your jade pendant. It cannot be faked. Look, this is the proof. Your power is awakening. The jade pendant is protecting you and guiding you. Wait, if you are one of my mother's people, why would Li Minj, the painted skin, and the forces behind them know my exact birth date and time and target me at every turn? Your appearance is far too convenient, because there are also traitors within the clan. They have defected to the corrupt forces. I have been hiding until now, just to guide you when you need it. Is that so? Then how do you explain? I think I just smelled a familiar, nauseatingly foul stench of a fox. Clever girl. Pity you're still a bit green. Ying mission failed. Retreat. Don't even think about running. The energy field of the White Silk Gallery is rapidly destabilizing. It's about to collapse. Get out quick. Bailing, are you okay? The energy reaction has vanished. The opponent's plan was very meticulous, and they seem to know you very well, even trying to exploit your longing for your family. But they exposed one key point. My mother might really be on the other side of the gate, and I am indeed the key to their plan. Whether this Ying is real or fake, she provided clues to the mirror's flaws. Next time, I won't let them slip away so easily. The power is out of control again. Bai Ling, you must learn to control it during emotional fluctuations, rather than being controlled by it. The power of Taudi is a double-edged sword. The data shows that, when you think about what that shadow said in the gallery, the energy output increases sharply by 300%. Stability drops to 0. She was deliberately manipulating your emotions. That wicked woman definitely did it on purpose. Bai Ling, don't fall for it. I know, but the key and gate, she mentioned, match what my grandfather and Professor Zhang said. In the archives of the Shangjiang team of the Supernatural Bureau, is there any record of what the key specifically refers to? Or the exact location of the gate? In the highest level encrypted archives, there are indeed some scattered records, but they are all vague. It only mentions that the key is not a single object. It might be related to specific bloodlines, soul marks, and powerful energy cores. As for the location of the gate, based on historical energy fluctuation monitoring, the most likely area is centered around Kuncheng University, within a 5-kilometer radius. The Mount Aiming incident might just have been a manifestation of a tiny rift. In other words, the gate could be right under our feet. Or it could be everywhere, just waiting for the key to open it. Bai Ling, the vortex you're caught in is deeper than I imagined. The concept of the key is referred to in the oldest scrolls of the Night Watchers as the Forbidden's Child. It does point to a specific existence, whose bloodline and power are the keys to stabilizing or fully opening the yin-yang chaos well. This is the token of the historical guardians of knowledge. What I am telling you now is a secret that, if leaked, could bring about a fatal disaster, according to incomplete records. In ancient times, to prevent a world-ending catastrophe, a powerful being split the power of the gate's key and sealed the fragments within several eligible bloodline descendants. These descendants are known as the Children of the Key. Your Taudi power, with its devouring and containing properties almost at the level of cosmic laws, is very likely the vessel that carries and merges the key fragments. This might explain why you are both the daughter of Taudi and considered to be the key, so I am not the complete key. But the vessel? Then where are the other key fragments? Unknown. They might have long since vanished, or ended up elsewhere. Or perhaps they are right here in Kenseng, existing in some unknown form. But you must understand, once the power of the Children of the Key is gathered or activated, regardless of intent, the countdown to the opening of the gate will begin. Those who are searching for you likely aim to gather the entire key. Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. Bai Ling, doesn't that make you a walking treasure map? If the potential area of the gate overlaps with the possible locations of the key fragments, we can build a model to cross-reference all abnormal energy points recorded by the Supernatural Bureau, ancient legendary sites, unsolved disappearance cases from recent years, and locations where strange phenomena occurred. We have already been here. Other than the tree monster, there seem to be no other discoveries. But according to the energy residue analysis, at the core of the tree monster, there was a brief and exceptionally pure energy burst. It had a slight similarity to the energy signature of your jade pendant. But at the time, it was masked by the tree monster's foul aura. Thinking back now, that might not have been the tree monster's power. You mean, Mount Anning might be hiding a key fragment. And the tree monster became so powerful and abnormal because of it, rescanning the entire area. Got it. In the underground depths where the tree monster's roots were most densely packed before, there is an extremely faint energy signal. The frequency is very unusual. It almost blends perfectly with the environment. There seems to be something gently breathing down here. It's very pure, but it's buried beneath thick soil and lingering resentment. I can sense it. It's like a dormant seed. Be careful. Just as expected, they're here. The master truly foresaw this. I knew you would come back to look for this forgotten fragment. Li Minj, who is the master behind you? What do you want with the key fragments? Why should someone about to die know so much? This fragment of the elixir of life is mine now.
His power has grown stronger.
He even controls the local spirits. Mumu, distract those spirits. Bailing, try to reach whatever is underground. Okay. It's useless. This fragment has been dormant too long. With your current power, there's no way you'll awaken it. Hand over the power of the key inside you now. Awaken. If you really are connected to me. Impossible. How could you? This is the elixir of life fragment. Don't even think about it. Fuck. Bailing, you can't hold on to it. The master will come for it soon. Bailing. Are you okay? That fragment just entered your jade pendant. It seems to have chosen you as its master. We need to get out of here fast. Li Minji escaped. The master behind him probably already knows that we found the first fragment. The real trouble is just beginning. Captain Zhang. The Ani Mountain Monitoring Station detected a massive spiritual pulse. The nature of the energy is totally unprecedented. It's hundreds of times stronger than the tree monster incident, and it shows strong signs of life revival. Life revival. Pull up. Bailing Squad's last location. Seal off a 3-kilometer area around unnamed mountain. Initiate secondary emergency response. Notify the Night Watchers Council. Bailing, what exactly did you do? The key fragments have started to gather. Right. Energy level stable. Improved vital signs. Far beyond ordinary human limits. The inside structure of the jade pendant seems to be undergoing microscopic restructuring. That elixir of life fragment is fully merging with you. Bail Yang, how do you feel? I think your aura feels really soothing now. Like a forest just sprouting in spring. Great. Better than ever. Feels like I can hear a lot more. For example, he's saying he's a little thirsty. Wow, so this is the power of the elixir of life. It's not just about healing and nourishment. According to the records, the elixir of life represents creation and balance. It naturally suppresses all evil, dead, and chaotic energies with an inherent power. Bailing, your touty power is too overbearing. This fragment can neutralize its side effects, giving you much more control. Yeah, Li Minju wasn't just bluffing before he ran. We need to level up as soon as possible.
His master.
Is coming at incredible speed. Bailing, you stole something from the master. You deserve to die. Master's decree. Hand over the key fragment, or I'll massacre Kun City University. It's a mental intimidation and energy field. It's suppressing our location, but way stronger than Li Minji's peak. He's forcing us out. The enemy is really strong and very cunning, threatening us with the whole school. Bailing Squad, Captain Zhang, evacuation and defense is up to you. He's after me. I'll handle this. You sneaky, cowardly thing. If you want the fragment, come get it yourself. Taking it out on regular people doesn't prove anything. You scared me to death. Bailing, you were awesome just now. But I think we've been marked. They retreated. But their provocation worked. A real attack is coming soon. Your power just now was very special. Looks like this fragment really is your destiny. But up next, the Bureau and Night Watchers will have your back. Kun City's safety is now closely tied to you. Just as well, I want to see how many I can take on now. Li Minj. Useless, not only did you fail, you even damaged my projection's intimidation. Master, please forgive me. It was Bailing. He fused with the fragment. Its power and nature counter mine. Turns out the elixir of life is one of his core fragments. No matter, since he's marked now, he can't escape. The first fragment was just an appetizer. Let him get used to the fusion process. Once he gathers more, That will be our real harvest. Inform Wapi. The next phase can begin. Target, Jiuzu. Bailing is sentimental, so cut off one of his arms. Makes him easier to control. They're finally gone. Bailing, are you super strong now? This is just the beginning. One fragment's power is limited, and I can feel that the fusion takes time. It can't happen overnight. Their retreat was so clean. It felt more like a test and a marking.
Next.
They'll probably take more targeted action. Bailing, you need to master your new power fast. I know, but as long as we're together, we can handle anything they throw at us. We'll defend against whatever comes. Starting now, we take the initiative. The next fragment. Let's head to the old theater in the south of the city. I was scared to death last night. Just thinking about it still freaks me out. The Bureau has lifted the alert, but campus patrols have increased. About the old theater in the south of the city, public records show it was built in the late Qing dynasty, abandoned after liberation. Recently, there have been rumors of ghost plays and shadows. Actors predicting the future. The sense in that direction is getting clearer. No classes this afternoon. Let's go check it out. Excuse me.
Classmate.
There isn't much resentment here, but it just feels kind of weird. It's like the space is twisted. The energy readings are confused. There are faint signs of spatial overlap. The stage itself is like a backdrop. The real thing is hidden behind it. It's illusion magic, be careful. This thing can reflect your mind. It's a Wapi illusion. It's intentionally wearing us down. Bailing, find the core. We can't hold out for long. Behind the curtain. Jiuzu Mumu, come on. You found the illusion medicine fragment so fast. Too bad. It's mine now. Oh, right. Bailing, look at the person behind you. Real flesh and blood. Is he still normal? Jiuzu, what's wrong with you? It's a mark. Wapi set Jiuzu up long ago. His target has always been Jiuzu. Mumu, restrain Jiuzu. Don't hurt her. Jiuzu, wake up. Bailing, your best friend is going to die because of you. Give up. Hand over the shard and yourself to your master. Then I'll let him go. Your biggest mistake was disguising yourself as him. Suppress. I was used. Great, you're awake. It's all right now. This shard is related to illusions and the mind. Wapi's target is you. Jiuzu wants to use you to hold me back. It seems. My data and rationality became their breakthrough point. There won't be a next time. Wapi is too cunning, impossible to guard against. Before the next operation, we need to strengthen our counter-surveillance and mutual checking procedures. Bailing, can you sense similar mental marks? Once I fuse this shard, I'll be very sensitive to this kind of energy. You're clean now. Envoy, it looks like a bigger storm is coming. Wapi's lair is at the northern city factory. After the envoy leaves, let's go take him down. Chairman, there have been frequent energy fluctuations in Kuncheng lately. The spiritual veins of Wailing Mountain are awakening. There's also an unknown force looming over the campus. Night Watchers. The Council of Elders is highly concerned about the stability here. This is student Bailing. Truly, heroes arise from the young. The power you fused with, and this jade pendant are very special. You're too kind, Envoy. It was just luck. I did it just to protect myself. Yet your self-preservation activated the shard's recognition and dissipated that avatar's menace. It's more than just self-preservation. From what we know, Li Minji's backers, and the other being who uses the art of Wapi, all have their eyes on you, or more precisely on the power of the key you're gathering. Envoy, Bailing has been very cooperative with us. Captain Zhang, there's no need to say more. The Council of Elders isn't unreasonable. Bailing, your potential is enormous, but the origin of your power is a mystery, so its stability is questionable. Given that you've been drawn into the core conflict, the Council of Elders has decided to set up an observation period for you and your team. Is this for protection or surveillance? It's a necessary balance. Stability in Kuncheng and beyond is too important to lose. I hope you understand. Of course, if you do well, after the observation period, we may consider bringing you into the core ranks of the Night Watchers. You'll have access to more resources and knowledge, like those ancient secrets you're interested in.
Come on.
He's talking like we're some kind of threat. We have to report at any time, and now we've lost all our freedom. On the surface, it's surveillance and control in the name of resource support. The deeper purpose is to maximize Bailing's potential as a key, and at the same time ensure this power ends up under their control, in the hands of the Council of Elders. That Qing Shuzi is very restrained with his energy, deep and unfathomable. They want to use me as a test subject, but are afraid I'll go out of control. Whatever, we'll just use their resources and information to increase our strength quickly. That last thing the envoy said was a hint that we can trade key-related discoveries for more access. That's probably the deal, but the risk is we can't tell which information will cross the Council's line. Looks like things are even more complicated than we thought. Teacher has followed your instructions and put pressure on Bailing's team, but Wapi's failure has already alerted them. No matter only under pressure can the key grow faster. Wapi is useless and never gets anything done. Spread the word. We're going to stir things up even more next. Get those people at the old opera stage in the south to move? You mean the one behind Li Minj? Yes, let him keep making trouble. We need Bailing to gather all the shards as soon as possible. Only then can we truly open the door. That's when we'll finally profit. That envoy doesn't look easy to deal with. What do we do now? We don't have enough information and can't tell friend from foe. The top priority is to improve our strength, Bailing, your control over the elixir of life. Tomorrow morning, let's go to the north side of the city. Tomorrow's just the start of the observation period. Shouldn't we? That's exactly why we should move while they think we're lying low. Take them by surprise. This time we'll completely cut off all of Wapi's escape routes and find out their plans from him. The energy reaction is concentrated in the main workshop, chaotic and full of malice. Matches the characteristics of a paint skin residual spirit. But there's another extremely faint spatial fluctuation. Very well hidden. There's a heavy aura of resentment inside, and the presence of many peeled skins. The paint skin is very weak. It's using the lingering resentment here to recover. But there's something next to him, like a faint image of a mirror. Feels very much like the vigilance gallery. Silently use Yinzyu to block all factory exits. Set up a spiritual array net to prevent it from retreating into the painting again. Jiuzu, you support remotely. I'll take the lead. You again. Clinging like ghosts. Cheap tricks. Master will never let you go. Is your master Ching Zuzi? Or is it that same hand, the one with the fox mark? Spatial lock successful. He can't get away now. Let's die together. You're not worthy. The spirit seizing seal is to approach Bai Ling and take the key. If necessary, threaten by taking the life of a close friend. Collect all keys. Not for destruction, but for replacement. When the gate opens, this realm will be sacrificed to usher in the arrival of vigilance, to reshape the universe. They want to use our world to replace what's called vigilance. Bai Ling, are you alright? Where's Paint Skin? Destroyed, but I got some crucial intel. There's something wrong with Ching Zuzi. Ching Zuzi and the Fox Mark aren't on the same side. They each seem to have their own agenda. But there's a big plan they share. They want to use the key to open the gate, then offer our world as a sacrifice. Let a place called Vigilance fully descend and swap realities. Insane? They're all insane. The final location is under our school. There's an inverse yin-yang well down there. Pull up the geological survey from Kun City University's construction. It's right below the library. There's a huge abnormal hollow structure, previously thought to be a natural cave system. We can't keep defending passively. Ching Zuzi wants to monitor us. Foxmark wants to use us. So let's play them off against each other's conflict. Take the initiative. Step 1. Find and control the underground bronze well. At least figure out how it works. Step 2. Find out Ching Zuzi's true stance and goal. Step 3. Expose the Foxmark. Shatter vigilances. Replacement plan completely. Underground investigation. We need to avoid routine surveillance by the Supernatural Bureau and Night Watchers. I can write a disruption program to create a false energy signature, but I'll need some time. My sound effects can attach to tiny creatures and do preliminary underground scouting. But the depth might not be enough. Leave the deeper part to me. After fusing 2 fragments, I've got a stronger sense for Earth energy. We need an opportunity. One that keeps Ching Zuzi busy elsewhere and makes Foxmark think we can't hold back anymore, and that we're eager to look for the next fragment. Paint Skin Lin Fady dispersed. It seems Bai Ling learned part of the plan by soul searching. No problem. It's better if he knows. Fear and pressure will make him grow faster. He'll gather the fragments even quicker. That old turtle Ching Zuzi wants to control the key with surveillance and soft tactics. Wishful thinking, keep giving Bai Ling trouble, forcing him to find the next fragment. Let's set the location at Kun City University Library. Let him dig out the gate himself. Wouldn't that save everyone the trouble? Look, the bait's coming. They can't wait any longer. Let's use their own trick against them. Yeah, we'll go study at the library tomorrow. It's time to bring those rats in the dark into the light. It's close right under us. But the entrance isn't here. The energy seems to be channeling upward, through some kind of vein from below, pointing that way. That's a load-bearing wall. Behind it is a sealed old archives room. There shouldn't be a passageway theoretically, but the energy map shows a faint anomalous gravitational field behind the wall. Feels like a trap, waiting for us to dig down. Let's see if what's below is a hunter or the prey. Ji Yujuan, disrupt the surveillance. Mumu, set up the Linksy array. If anything happens, warn us immediately. We're acting tonight. Surveillance disruption program is ready. We can buy ourselves half an hour. There will be no signal underground. We'll rely on Mumu's Linksy array to communicate. Okay, I've already set up array cores around the outside of the library and near that wall. Bailing Qingzuzi, the special envoy, wants to hear your preliminary action report tomorrow. Also, I've found some fragmented info on Qingzuzi's past. He once participated early on in a sealing operation on a vigilance rift, but the details were classified at the highest level. This guy's got hidden depths. Be very careful. Thank you, Captain Zhang. We know what we're doing. Qingzuzi once sealed vigilance. That's the opposite of Hu Yingren's goal. They're definitely not on the same side. That might be our chance. There's empty space behind, with a barrier. Such a heavy aura from the well's surface. The structure below is extremely unstable. High energy reactions and life signs detected. A very faint one. Stay close. This is the gate. Guardian Snake Hu Yi is finally here. Who are you? I am Jingling. Imprisoned by the Fox Demon. Corroded by Forbidden's methods. Intending to forcibly open the replacement path. The chain energy and Li Ming's paint skin stem from the same source. He's absorbing Jingling's power and warping the passage. Can you save him? It's tough, but worth a shot. How can Jingling stop the replacement? Destroy the chain. Help me stabilize. Otherwise, 3 days from now. During the lunar eclipse, the Fox Demon will forcibly initiate descent, sacrificing Kun City. Someone's coming. The energy signature matches Qingzuzi. Just as expected. Looks like I'm still a step too late. Qingzuzi, you still put on that sanctimonious face. Back then, you and I discovered this place together. You chose to seal it. But I saw much bigger possibilities. Vigilance is the only eternity. Delusional. An eternity bought with countless souls is the way of demons. Winners make the rules. Now all vigilance will be eroded away. Replacement can't be stopped. Bai Ling, why not join me? There's a place for you in the new world. Special Envoy, what's your choice? Will you keep watching? Or join forces to stop this madman? My duty is to protect the balance of this world. Fox Demon, your farce ends here. Bai Ling, I'll restrain him for now. Hurry, use the power of the key to purify the chain. This is the only chance to save Jingling and stop the replacement. Help me protect the ritual. Break! Thank you, Guardian Hu Yi. Number. Qingzuzi Bai Ling, you've ruined my great plan. I will never let you go. You did it. A true descendant of the Bai family. You know my grandpa. Let's put that aside for now. Has the Jingling replacement plan been terminated? The dark magic has been broken. The core is now stable. Forced replacement is no longer possible. But the main body of the Fox Demon is still intact. He definitely won't let this go. Plus, this realm has endured deep corruption. It will need a long time to fully heal. On the night of the eclipse, you all still need to stay alert. I'll assign more people to guard this place. Bailing your achievements today. The Elders' Council will make a note about the key and your background. Now that things here are settled, maybe it's time to let you know more. Wait for the envoy's message. Wow, so does this mean we've actually saved the world once? Yeah, we just stopped an apocalyptic crisis. But Hu Yanren's main body is still out there. On the night of the eclipse, there will definitely be trouble. Also, Qingshuzi's attitude shift revealed a lot. At least now we know who the enemy is and what their goal is. And for now, we have help from Qingshuzi, even if he's not really an ally. More importantly, we've proved we really can turn things around. Grandpa, the path you left behind. I'm finally starting to understand it. Next, we just have to find the remaining fragments. And then drag out every one of those guys hiding in the shadows, one by one. That's the end of today's lesson. Bailing Ji Zhu, Wang Mumu, you two stay back.
Ling Shu.
I didn't expect you to reach this stage so quickly. But that's good, now you have this new identity. It'll make things much easier. We can also share resources and intel. Qingshuzi's special envoy. You could say, he got you a fairly reasonable platform. Professor, you knew about the Night Watchers all along. And you knew about the key and the alert, didn't you? What's the relationship between my grandpa Bai Sanye and the Night Watchers? Elder Qingshuzi is a complex person. His commitment to preserving balance is beyond question. But sometimes his methods prioritize the bigger picture too much. When dealing with him, always keep your guard up. As for your grandpa, he chose to leave Kancheng back then. He had his reasons. Now you've returned and inherited the key. Maybe it's fate. This is my personal notebook summarizing some ancient records on the elixir of life. Maybe it'll help you. Remember, power is just a tool. What's crucial is the heart of the one wielding it. Though the night of the eclipse is over, Hu Yinren hasn't really lost much power. He'll never let this rest. Take care of yourselves. These are the basic kits for the Lingshu squad. Includes encrypted comms and emergency psionic potions. And limited access to some restricted files. The master key was specially approved by Elder Qingshuzi. He said you can be trusted. Access has been granted to the main database as an external user. I'm running a cross-check on the symbols in Professor Zhang's notes and the energy fluctuation records from the Bronze Well. I found some interesting discoveries. These symbols are even more ancient than anything on record. Wow, these materials are even better than my family's collection. My Yinsu's power will get a big boost now. Captain Zhang, did Elder Qingshuzi mention what specific plans they have for us next? Or if he expects us to take the initiative? The Elder just said you should get familiar with your power and role as soon as possible. But he hinted, the Wu Yinren faction is deeply entrenched. There could be other outposts or partners in Kuncheng. He hopes you can use the key's sensing ability to help trace anomalous energy sources in the city, to prevent any issues before they start. Consider it both training and a test. Got it, even if we're basically free janitors. They probably want to see if the key still can draw anything else out. Alright, let's start searching from here. I sense some weird noise coming from over there. Right here. The energy is very faint, but it's filthy. It's mixed with resentment and traces of artificial modification. Energy poison technique confirmed. And the lingering fluctuations on Li Minj the Skinwalker are partly similar, but even fainter and more dispersed. Seems like this was an abandoned temporary outpost. There are no living beings inside, but lots of broken spirit fragments. Feels like they were violently torn apart and then tossed aside. That's a cruel method. It's characteristic of the Hu Yunren faction. That's right. This place was used for some kind of spirit experiments, or to produce low-level puppets. Probably a few months ago. They left in a big hurry, but didn't clean up completely. You find this pattern. No exact matches in the database, but the structure and style have features in common with known Hu Yinren marks. Could be a branch or a new symbol. Chinshuzi really knows how to use other people's strength. He got these young girls cleaning house this fast. Too bad, these are all just junkyards I ditched ages ago. Master, they found the flame tail marker. Even though it's just a peripheral code name. Should we worry they'll follow this clue? No big deal if those worthless outposts are lost, so be it. Let them keep busy, keep them distracted. Real preparations have to happen in the shadows. The more our plans fail, it's because we underestimated how quickly the key can mature. And the resilience of the alarm bell. Next time there can't be a single mistake. The blood moon will be the best opportunity. It's the truth about Bailing's lineage and the key. Should we reveal it or not? No rush. Sometimes it's better to let the prey uncover the truth themselves than for us to just tell him. It's far more devastating that way. Chinshuzi wants to be the guide. Then I'll help him with that. Just make the road a lot more interesting. Go leak some information on the Bai family and the fragmented data from the first alert impact. Use a hidden channel to send it to that girl named Ji Zhu. Isn't she into research anyway? Even though we didn't run into the big boss today, it really feels like we stirred up a hornet's nest. There's going to be a lot more trouble ahead. It's more than just trouble. While cross-checking Professor Zhang's notes and the main user database, I triggered a deeply hidden encrypted file. The file name is Analysis of the First Alert Impact and the Bai Bloodline. Correlation analysis. The remaining records require top-level access. I can't open them. But just seeing the title, the Bai Bloodline, turns out my grandpa. Our family's at the root of all this.
And
That metal plate pattern I found at the Ancestral Hall today. After some initial analysis, its core structure, and one of the supporting symbols in Professor Zhang's notes, that represents the price of a seal, share shockingly inverse isomorphism. Chingshuzi wants to guide us. Wu Yinren are scheming against me. And the truth is like a puzzle hidden in the mist. What we need to do now is make use of the Lingshu identity. And within their rules of the game, find all the fragments as fast as possible. Then let us decide for ourselves what this key should ultimately unlock or keep locked up. Records indicate, about 80 years ago, the first stable warning rift appeared in Kun City, located right beneath the current school. The first night watcher elder who successfully sealed it was named Bai Hongxi. Bai Ling, your ancestor's surname is Bai. Continuing, the account is quite brief. Elder Bai Hongxi utilized the power of the key, but the cost of sealing was immense. The records mention bloodline as the guide, spirituality as the lock. Since then, the Bai bloodline and Warning Rift's fate have been intertwined, guarded for generations. It means if something happens to the neck rift, the Bai family will be the first affected and at the forefront. That's why Grandpa left Kun City. Maybe he wanted to break free from this destiny, or perhaps to protect me. And now that I've returned, I'm destined to face all of this. Bloodline as the guide. Let me see what really happened here. Their failure wasn't the experiment itself. It was the lack of a stable coordinate or an unseen element. It might still be here, Careful, it's a mental impact trap. Such petty tricks, dare to show off. Disperse. The energy poison technique can't be fully deciphered. The structure is extremely ancient. Space rules within are incredibly complex. Doesn't seem like something from our world. Could it be a fragment of the warning rift? Feels like a very, very small door. Or maybe a piece of a window. This is probably what the Huyin people wanted to use to stabilize the experiment back then, or to locate the warning rift. They couldn't fully control it, which led to their failure. Now this thing belongs to us. Hu Yinren wants to use the warning rift to swap out our world. Qin Shuzi wants to maintain the balance. But his methods are unpredictable. With this fragment, plus the library records, and Professor Zhang's notes, we might be able to take some initiative, like reinforcing the seal on the bronze well completely, or finding Hu Yinren's lair. Major discovery. The energy frequency of this fragment resonates with several ancient, protective cores recorded in Professor Zhang's notes, feng shui array cores. If we can utilize it properly, we might be able to set up a stronger automatic defense array around the bronze well. Even if we're not there, it can still resist the encroachment of Hu Yinren forces to some extent. That's great, then. Does this mean we don't have to watch there every day anymore? Setting the array is one thing. Second, we need to find Hu Yinren's true self. Passive defense will never solve the problem. Since this fragment was connected to him, it may be the clue we need to find him. The truth has been partially revealed. Power is gradually coming under control. Now it's our turn to make a move. Fox marked Hu Yinren, Elder Qing Shuzi. No matter what schemes you have, we accept the challenge. Kun City's future will be protected by us. Ready. I'm starting. 7-star seal, spirit pivot, setting mechanism activate. Success, the energy shield is generated and stable. Strong enough to withstand the level of impact from Hu Yinren's avatar before. And the shield's energy comes from the same source as the realm spirit. It has self-repair and growth capabilities. As long as the realm spirit keeps recovering, the shield will get stronger and stronger. Awesome, now we finally have a solid home. No more worrying about the old home getting stolen. Feng Shui array successfully activated. Nearly used up all the active spatial energy left in this fragment. Now it's more like a beacon or a key blank. But in the last moment of energy activation, I caught a trace of extremely faint, but clear directional energy ripple, pointing towards the north side of the city. The direction is clear. Hu Yinren's base. Or maybe something more important in the north. This fragment is like a used key. It can't open the door anymore, but it's memorized the lock's position. The north side of the city is large. Plus, after last time's factory incident, they will definitely be more vigilant. How do we search? Remember when we dealt with those places corrupted by the Hu Yinren's power? Like the abandoned factory. And that ancestral hall. The remaining energy traces are faint. But if they share the same source, maybe they can act like coordinate points on a map. Help us triangulate the possible area of the source. Understood. Retrieving all relevant event, location energy residue data. including decay curves and spectral features, building an energy tracing model, integrating the fragment's last direction towards the north, cross-calculating and regional probability matching. Calculation results show the core stronghold or main activity area of the Wu Yin Ren has a probability as high as 78.3%. Located in the city's northern old industrial zone, bordering the abandoned King Dock area. Terrain there is complex, long abandoned, easy to hide. Energy traces become extremely thin here, almost undetectable, as if deliberately cleaned up or masked with more advanced methods. Resentment is faint, but there's a strange feeling. It's like the space here is wrinkled, not an energy barrier, but spatial interference at a subtle level, similar to a mirage effect, but applied to real space. The scene we see in this area may not be completely real. There's a reaction, though very weak, right over there. They haven't just concealed the energy, but maybe used spatial distortion methods to layer the actual base, or project it onto a level of these ruins. No wonder we couldn't find it. Can basically confirm the Wu Yin Ren's base is hidden right there. Using spatial methods to hide direct attack
Is unwise?
We don't know the internal structure and defenses. We need a way to see through, or temporarily disrupt this spatial camouflage. Professor Zhang's notes mention some ancient techniques for countering spatial distortion.
But
They need specific mediums and strong energy guidance. My spirit threads are very sensitive to spatial fluctuations. Maybe we can try weaving a temporary obstacle-breaking net, like a spider web sticking to spatial anomaly points. Reveal it. Okay, Yuzu, you work on the techniques from the notes. Find the most feasible plan, and prepare interference devices. Moo, go all out making zero threads with barrier-breaking effects. I'll supply core energy, and try to pinpoint the location even further. This time we're not investigating, nor playing defense. The goal is to find Hu Yin Ren, lock onto him. Get ready. Next operation. We must figure out his details. According to records, this spatial concealment is just like mirror flower water moon, not creating actual independent space, but distorting light and energy perception. Create a mirror layer overlapping with the real scene. The real entrance might just be an ordinary door, or a mirror, but disguised with an illusion. The Phase Zero developer sediment should stick to the mirror layer, just like a spider web catching insects, forcing him to reveal his true form. The vital spirit power I possess works wonders for stabilizing space. Once the node is found, I can try to use that power to temporarily solidify the entrance, giving us time to get in and out. Action plan is clear. Mumu handles net positioning. Jiuzu analyzes the node's weakness. I'll be responsible for forcibly stabilizing the entrance. Make it quick. Withdraw immediately after obtaining intel. Do not engage the main body of the Haiyan people. The night is deep. The abandoned dock is eerie. Found it. The range is bigger than expected. It covers the whole area from warehouse 3 to 5. Energy node, the most active one, is on the big iron door of warehouse 4 in the middle. Confirmed the spatial distortion fluctuation. The origin is right behind the door. The structure isn't particularly stable. This is a temporary setup, but it has an alarm mechanism. Forcing our way in will immediately alert those inside. Then let's act even faster. Mumu wraps zero line around the door hinge and lock for now. To eliminate sounds. Jiuzu, get the micro recon robot ready. I'll open the door. Now's the time. They're conducting some kind of large-scale spirit sacrifice. The purpose of the ritual is to condense a powerful energy entity. In the energy pool nearby, there are items from the Watcher. They're either imitating the Watcher's power or trying to corrupt it. That's enough intel. Record all the footage.
Especially the altar structure.
And that Watcher item? We're pulling out. Recon robot destroyed. We've been discovered. Go. Sneak attack? Not happening. I've always gotten an A in melee combat class. Don't get stuck in a fight. There are too many of them. Fox is alone. The main body could show up any second. Retreat. That was close, almost surrounded. Their ritual really looked twisted though. The ritual model is roughly constructed. Its core is using huge amounts of grievance and alert energy to forcibly create a controlled forbiddance alert entity. The Watcher relic in the energy pool. They're probably trying to steal or mimic its power to cover up that entity's presence so it can bypass certain detection. The Shadowless is performing some kind of bio-creation ritual. Imitating the Watcher's power is a serious issue now. I'll report to the Council of Elders immediately. The imagery you provided is extremely valuable, White Collar. But next time report in advance before taking action. It's too dangerous. Hu Yingren isn't just plotting big moves. He's also trying to pretend to be the Watcher. What do they want to do with this forged creature? Infiltrate or frame someone? How will Elder Qingshu Ziai react to this? What seemed clear before is shrouded in even deeper mystery because of this short sword. Once again, we're lost in a heavier fog. But Hu Yingren's plot is finally showing more flaws. Imitating the Night Watchers, the madness of creating the material shadows, has crossed the line. Qingshuzi, you're in charge of overseeing matters in Kun City. Bai Ling, this woman carries the key. She has repeatedly solved crises. Her power grows day by day. Her intentions are hard to read. Now, she's also involved in my Night Watcher's missing turtle shell sword. How do you explain this? The turtle shell sword is a token of my sect. 80 years ago, my master Bai Hongxi wielded it. After sealing the warning fissure, he disappeared along with the sword. Now it has reappeared. And it's connected to me. But what concerns me more is how Hu Yinren obtained it, and what he intends to do with it. Bai Ling might be the key to unlocking all the mysteries. I request to activate the Jiazi archives to review the complete records of the sealing operation from 80 years ago. Approved, but Qingshuzi. Remember, balance is paramount. Don't let old events shake the foundation. Professor, have you ever seen a short sword with a turtle shell marking on its hilt? It's finally become entangled after all. That sword belonged to your great-grandfather, Bai Hongxi. It's called Genuine. After the sealing battle back then,
He vanished along with the sword.
internal records among the artisans were destroyed. Now it has appeared, which means your great-grandfather's disappearance might hold secrets. You've known my background all along. That marking on Elder Qingshuzi's wrist. The turtle shell mark is the unique symbol of Bai Hongxi's lineage. It's not only an emblem of power, but also a type of contract imprint. It coexists and is born with the power of warning. Qingshuzi was once your great-grandfather's favored disciple. But after the sealing battle, he always doubted Bai Hongxi's method of sacrifice. That's why he's been secretly investigating for years. Rumor has it, back then, Bai Hongxi didn't just seal a fissure.
He discovered
A shocking truth about the balance between warning and the real world. His disappearance was to prevent a greater catastrophe. The reappearance of the turtle shell sword may be a clue he left behind. Bai Ling, you need to be careful. Qing Shuzi is searching for the truth, but his path of balance can demand a massive price. Oh my god, Bai Ling! Your great-grandfather was a night watcher. The legendary Qing Shuzi was your great-grandfather's disciple. So does that make him your grandmaster uncle? The logic chain is clear. 80 years ago, Bai Hongxi sealed the fissure. The turtle shell sword disappeared. Now the sword is in Hu Yinren's hands. They're trying to imitate its power. Qing Shuzi, as someone who knows what happened, has been investigating the truth in secret. And Bai Ling, as Bai Hongxi's bloodline and the inheritor of the key, is central to unlocking all the mysteries. So Qin Shuzi keeps his distance from me. He wants to use me to reveal the truth, but fears my uncontrollable power could disrupt his balance. While Hu Yinren and his group are snatching the key, their goal isn't just to unlock the warning. It may also relate to the secret my great-grandfather discovered. We can't just be passive, nor can we fully trust Qing Shuzi. We must take initiative. Act before Hu Yinren's plot succeeds, and before Qing Shuzi possibly takes actions with massive consequences. We need to find out what exactly my great-grandfather discovered. That turtle shell sword is the key. Qing Shuzi, the hypocrite, should have seen the gift we sent by now. He must be restless, desperate to learn the truth about his master's disappearance. Why did Master deliberately let them discover the sword? Because only this sword can reveal Bai Hongxi's true disappearance location. The secret buried there is the ultimate key to the substitution plan Qing Shuzi wants to investigate. Bai Ling wants to find. Let's help them out. Let them fight among themselves, so we can reap the benefits. Bai Ling has made a discovery. Cross-referencing. She compared nearly 100 years of Kun City's geological records, the abnormal energy points, and Professor Zhang's notes. Some cryptic descriptions about geomantic nodes. Every clue points to one place, directly below the Kun City University Library. There might be something even older than the bronze, well itself, a more ancient core energy source. It might actually be the original site where the fissure first appeared 80 years ago. The source well. It's so close beneath our feet. The source well, where my great-grandfather vanished. Guided by the turtle shell sword, all clues converge here. The truth is right in front of us. This time, we're not just stopping someone's plot, but uncovering the fate of our Bai family, finding the root of everything. Get ready. Let's head beneath the library. Face the source well. This place feels so ancient. It's like time has stopped, much heavier than the bronze well upstairs. Energy density increases exponentially. The structure is extremely stable, but its nature is closer to the origin of the world. This truly feels like the birthplace of everything. I can sense the calling coming from below. Watch your step. Follow me closely. These symbols record the world's early forms and the rules of order. This is not only an energy source, it's more like a chamber of records, or a place of origin. Look here. These stones were scratched by sharp tools. Still quite fresh. Wait, no.
It's leftover.
Energy markings. Very strong, so they feel new. My great-grandfather sealed something here, then jumped in. The genuine sword was blasted away. not destroyed. The Bai bloodline. You finally arrived, carrier of the key, and the inheritor of knowledge. The energy here is not just the origin. It's like a living record. I can sense my great-grandfather's presence right here. Extremely faint, but the energy exists. Readings are chaotic and immense, far surpass any database records. This pool is a starting point in time and space beyond imagination. It connects to the warning, and possibly even to the past. What about the warning spirit in the pool? Why isn't it responding? That ancient voice. I understand now. The well spirit from the bronze well was created by my great-grandfather, a recorder and guardian. He inherited part of my great-grandfather's will. That's why he's been guiding and testing me. His true form and my great-grandfather's real whereabouts are both within this ancient source well. You still managed to find this place, sooner than I expected.
Elder Chingshuzi.
Are you here to stop us? Or to help us? Neither. I'm here to fulfill my unfinished duties and complete what my master left unfinished. 80 years ago, my master didn't just seal a fissure. He found that this source well is the fulcrum that balances the two worlds. But the fulcrum itself is slowly tilting. So-called warning erosion is actually a natural phenomenon from broken balance. So a simple seal only treats the symptoms and may even speed up the imbalance. That's right, my master sacrificed himself back then. He used his own life as the price. He forcibly stabilized the fulcrum, buying time for those who came after. The real message he left behind is, when the key's air has grown powerful enough, they should enter the well, not to seal it, but to repair the fulcrum. How do you repair it? By using the power of the key to reconstruct the balance. But this carries great risks. The caster will likely end up like my master, trapped forever in the chaotic flow of space and time. This is what it means to overdo it as much as not enough. Perhaps that's the true intent behind Origin's teachings. My previous hesitation and testing was to make sure you have both the mindset and the ability for this, and that you're willing to bear the cost. Restoring the balance. How absurd. This rotten world has long since lost its balance. Only by shattering it entirely can we learn caution from disaster and achieve a real rebirth. Qingzuzi, you are just as stubborn as your master. Bai Ling, give me the key. I'll grant you the highest status in the new world. Your replacement is nothing but destruction. My ancestor protected life itself. You've stolen too much power that never belonged to you. Your foundation is unstable. That's the reason for your failure. Bai Ling, the time has come. The unmarked one has gravely wounded the core of his power and weakened his link with the warden. The connection with the warden has faded. It's the best time to repair the fulcrum. I'll use all my strength to temporarily stabilize the mouth of the well, giving you time. Remember to sense the balance with your heart, not to forcefully control it. Why? Child, you've finally come. You're even better than I imagined. Ancestor, what should I do? Look, right there, that's where the imbalance lies. The reckless extraction by the ancient seals, and the incomplete seals through the ages, have made it even worse. The true power of the key is harmony and guidance, like clearing a river channel, leading energy back into its proper flow. Resonate with your heart, and use the power of the elixir of life to repair it. I'll guide you. Oh, did it work? Where's Bai Ling? The matrix is being repaired. But Bai Ling, you scared us to death. We thought you might never come back. We're glad you made it back. It feels like the whole world is different now. Much fresher. Elder Cheng Zuzi. Master Uncle, the fulcrum has been initially restored. The warden's erosion will gradually slow until it stops. But balance is dynamic. It must be continuously maintained. You finished what our master couldn't complete. You're not just the key's heir, but also the guardian of balance. The Night Watcher's Elder Council will need your voice. The Night Watcher's rules are too rigid. I trust my friends and our own approach more. This place, this library, is the best place to protect and research. I'll stay here and build our own spiritual core together with Ji Zhu and Mumu. A group that's truly meant to understand and preserve balance, not just for hiding secrets. That's good. Maybe that's the true future. The Night Watchers will respect your choice and provide the support you need. If you need anything, my master uncle will always be there. The abnormal energy activity in Kancheng is at a historical low. The surrounding areas are also stabilizing. Your work has been exceptional. If your grandfather found out, he'd be so proud of you. You forged your own path. There's still a long way ahead. We're not just monitoring. We're trying to establish a connection with the more gentle forms of the Warden and help spirits lost due to the two worlds' fluctuations. True balance is found in understanding and coexistence. Lock and key, guardian and opener. They've always been one. With this power, I'll protect the balance we've fought so hard for, and every life that deserves to be cherished. That's the fate of the Bai bloodline, and the path I, Bai Ling, have chosen for myself.